I'm sorry, but it's too hard for me to talk about.
I understand. It must have been terrible. Why don't you go and get yourself some rest?
Buy a couple of kegs of wine when you've done your other chores. Make sure it's good. No slop.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
You fled from
I heard about your father.
How did you
They
manage
say he
that?
was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they killed me. They murdered my parents.
God bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
무슨 소리야? 뭔가 불을 지피는 것 같은 소리가 났죠? 밥 좀 먹자.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Something to eat.
Look out.
Good evening. May the Lord watch over you.
어우, 너무 배고픈가 본데? 자, 먹을 거. 자, 먹어.
Please, tell me what happened in Scarlet. I have kin there.
어쨌다고? 또 먹을 수
I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for
아직까지
rudeness.
괜찮은데. 이제 다 제 겁니다. 제가 가질 수 있는 겁니다. 맞아? 이렇게 다 가져가도 돼? 너무 염치가 없는데? 하지만 너무 배고프면 어쩔 수 없지. 일단 오래된 거부터 먹읍시다. 닭고기를 넣어볼까? 사과?
What are you playing at?
야, 클릭해도 안 넣어지는데? 치우지 말라면 그다음에 서적인 공간일까요? 역시 맞아. 야, 여기서 이거 좀 뛰었다고 어? 좀 계속 뛰었나? 이거 좀 뛰었다고 했을걸? 저주 체력이라고 말하기도 쉽지만 저도 거기서 오기죠. 저도 사실 체력이 좀 약한 편이라 TMI. 여기서 뛰었다가 살아봅시다. 대낮부터 잘하는 거 봤어. 이 정도에 턱도 못 넘는다고? 진짜 이건가? 키만 지면 되고. 여기야 내 집이?
Look, you're that lad from Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
뭐야 쓰레기 같은 거 있어. 평판 하락이라고? 쉴 시간이 없다고? 뭐 해야 되나?
What was that noise?
한 것도 없는데 요즘 평판이 하락해.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
11시간 잤어요, 아주.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I'll have to... You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I saw Deutsch trying to defend himself. The man who'd mocked King Wenceslas as a drunkard and praised Sigismund now stood facing his soldiers with nothing but a pitchfork, trying to protect his wife and son. It was hopeless. He slaughtered them all.
That's so sad.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding, those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
어우 상처 봐. 덕분에 화술은 좀 늘었을 것 같고요.
Move it, people!
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
너무 어두운데? 조금만 더 밝게 할 수 있을까? 밝기 좀 줄여.
Didn't think of that.
Not that I'm spoiling for a good day to you.
너무 어두워.
Do you know what's happening?
No.
진짜 밤 같아.
What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Sir Robard. Didn't he tell you anything?
No, nothing.
Farewell.
Good health to you.
Do you know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz and now he's come to take Talmberg. Farewell. This storm is a sign from God.
That's God be with you.
Do you know what's happening?
Don't ask me. I don't know shit. Just a minute ago, I was sleeping after a day's watch at the gate. Good luck to you.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
God be with you.
Do you know what's happening?
Fucking Sigismund.
You sure?
I overheard a scout Divish sent to see how things look in Skalitz. It's Sigismund's soldiers for sure. Fucking Sigismund.
Farewell.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you know what's happening?
I don't know, but I think I saw horsemen. Probably Sigismund and his mercenaries come to raid us.
Good luck to you.
God be with you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Skalitz folk who...
Take care.
What the...
Good day to you.
What's happening?
No. Could be. Good luck to you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Do you know what's happening?
Take care now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you know what's happening?
God be with you.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Take care now.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Valdic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
아무도 대답 안 하는데?
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
I'll be with you.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk?
It's a hell of a thing. First, everyone is shitting themselves that Sigismund is coming, and then it turns out like this. Praise the Lord they got out of the siege. Skalitz Castle is well fortified, all right, but I hear Sigismund's army is huge, and facing him is suicide. Sir Radzig did the right thing. I'm sorry you didn't all manage to get away.
So am I.
May God ease your pain.
Thank you.
I reckon that Sir Radzig must be a good man, the way he looks after his people. But you probably know him better.
Not really. My father was forging a sword for him, and when he came to have a look at it, we exchanged a few words.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you. What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
It seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
Take care.
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Radzig is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast. Take care now.
I feel quite hungry.
Everyone to the main office. Quickly, the outfit.
May the Lord watch over.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Good day to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, He was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Why did Sigismund burn down
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their...
God be with you.
여기 살았어 주인공이. 얘가 지금 있는 곳이고. 주먹질로 헥헥거린다고? 이 정도 주먹질로 헥헥거린다고?
Good day to you. Farewell.
말을 얻으라고? 말을 어디서 얻어?
One of the
It's terrible
soldiers
what's
saw an
going on in our
unarmed
land
crowman
these days.
cornered by a
End of
barn,
the world
and he
is
ripped
nigh.
one of the beams
Mark
out
my
of it
words.
and battered them all
Heaven
with it.
forbid.
I don't
Everything
believe
points
it.
to it, can't
Nobody
you see?
could do that.
I swear
Plague,
to God, that's exactly what I
freezing
heard from
winters,
that merchant.
Poor harvest, and now we've
escaped certain
armies
death by the
invading
skin
and
of our
pillaging.
teeth.
I tell you, judgment
Good day to you. What do you need?
And
we have two popes. That's an evil
Farewell. Aye, don't worry, we are safe. We can always come and take shelter here at the castle.
Good day to you. What do you need? Good luck to you.
Stop.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Mary, Mother of God, preserve us.
No buts. Everything will be all right. Got it?
I suppose.
I hear that's what them foreign soldiers do, and worse.
Where did you hear that nonsense?
Vilma heard the last on watch.
Nobody's going to attack us. Never mind foreign soldiers. Sigismund's moved on, and you've got nothing to worry about. And we can all shelter here at the castle. Anyway you see yourself, you don't process. So stop working yourself up. Everything's fine. We will stay. Everything will be all right. Got it?
I'm getting desperate now.
Why's that, for the love of God?
Old man is like, nothing ever good enough for him. Always turning his nose up at everything I cook.
You'd think he had blue blood. What is it this time?
Don't worry.
And Safe? said, make something Sigismund special. and his heathen
Ah,
cutthroats will come out of
picky,
the
you
woods
see.
any time now That's and putting slaughter it us all. mildly. In cream sauce because it gives him gut trouble. And
be
the
on the
smell
safe
of
side,
garlic.
go back to the
Hates
field.
It's By too tomorrow common morning, for all him. our heads will be on
I
spike.
see.
What in God's name
That's
are
a
you
nuisance.
on about?
Them foreign soldiers do, and worse.
All about the seasoning. Just
hear that
roast it
nonsense?
with a bit of lard,
Vilma,
the
her
same as
cars
usual.
are hot.
And then
Nobody's going to
Don't
attack us.
worry.
Never mind.
I heard it from a
Sigismund's
travelling
moved on,
merchant.
and we've
He
got
had it in
nothing to
Prague and
worry
said it was
about.
delicious.
And we can all shelter here at the castle.
And if he
Anyway,
doesn't in the hen coop, so we'll have a proper appetite next
Stop.
time. It's feathers for him.
It's fine, and that's
That a long time ago.
everything will be all right.
I suppose.
야 이러다가 요리왕이 되겠는데?
So stop working yourself up. Everything's fine, and that's how it will stay. No buts. Everything will be all right. Got it?
잠깐 이 어차피 구워도 못 먹는 거구나. 일단 너한테 팔아줄게.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
May the Lord watch over you.
안 팔리냐? 내 돈이 안 나와. 난 얼마 있냐 돈이? 15원 있는 거야?
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Agree?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
I saw them. Made my blood run cold. I heard they
말을 얻으라. 성에서 나가라. 말을 얻을 수 있을까? 말 어떻게 얻어?
Mary, Mother of God.
My respects to you.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king.
Good luck to you.
Doing nothing about it.
Jesus Christ be praised. May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
Sigismund's visit.
And no mistake, that army of...
Can you tell me who I can...
Everyone fled here with only what they could carry, but I reckon I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him. He's... Goodbye.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Is there someone here?
Whatever is your man. He's the local... If he hadn't already...
Take care now.
말을 얻으라.
Jesus. May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Good luck to you.
그렇게 막 마르진 않았는데. 생각 안 했다. 씨.
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something...
All right, I'll see what I can do.
May the Lord watch over you.
Well, my carrots and radishes are coming along nicely. But something's taken a fancy to this castle.
Anyway, you said yourself, I don't believe a word.
The one I'd like to took. He said right away he'll take it. How much more? I was surprised myself. Going along the road, minding my own business. So I asked for a high price. And he says, that's fine. And started
Can you think of anything I can do with it?
My respects to you.
Can you tell me who I can buy?
What about the pawn keeper is your man? Good luck to you.
God be with you. What can I do?
말을 얻으려면 어떻게 해야 될까?
Good day to you.
What do you think about the Skalitz?
I can't imagine how they did it. When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it's pissing down. If any of us make such...
You only say that because you never saw them attack.
Aye. Well...
Is Sir Robard really that...
tough? Aye. But he's fair.
I believe it.
Good luck to you.
더 여기 잘 수도 없고. 야간에 말 타고 튈까? 대낮에 튀기는 좀 그렇잖아. 좀 낫나? 자고 나면? 오, 낫네. 오케이. 대낮이죠. 여긴 뭐 어디야? 뭐 있어? 나가자. 나가자. 밝아졌네. 식당 한번 봅시다.
Good day to you. What?
That was a close thing this morning, eh?
If you knew Sir Divish like I do, you wouldn't be so concerned. Being imprisoned might have injured his health, but there's no one can rival him for cleverness and cunning.
Really?
It's not for nothing he was made the King's Burgrave in Prague a few years back. Folk still talk of how he settled the dispute between Father Peck and Sir Pshibik.
Bye. 음식을 살 정도는 아니고 약간 먹여주고 재워주는 사람들 앞에서 도둑질 해가지고 나가긴 좀 괜찮아. 저기서 넘어가면 안 되냐?
God be with you. Good luck then.
설치 넣었는데 넣었다는 뭐 그런 거 안 나오네. 여기서 장수를 대낮에 따고 있을 수도 없고.
That business.
Good luck to you.
Look out!
챙길 수 있는 건 챙깁시다.
Don't move a finger!
Stop!
You're nothing but a thief. I saw you. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Rat-Eye sent me on a secret mission, and to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Do you think I'm so stupid as to fall for such a fairy tale? Not a chance.
That much? I don't have enough on me.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail. Is that... Ow! Ow!
계절 싸우네. 아니 씨 도망가볼까?
Oh dear, did that hurt? That's gonna cost you your life.
자 2대1? 너무 다쳤어.
Right enough. You were seen thieving. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
This is surely no way to treat one of Sir Radzig's men. I dread to think what he'll do when he finds out.
Sure. And you think that makes you above the law? Think again.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
Well, it's a jail cell for you then.
한 번 더, 한 번 더.
No!
꺼져. 오케이. 튀어.
What's the matter? Come on! Is that the best you can do?
I hope you enjoyed your time in our little establishment.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
And can I go?
Go? Aye, you can, I'm sorry to say. Now bugger off and get yourself killed for all I care.
이렇게 부상당해가지고 나온다고? 잠깐만. 야, 이거 좀 심하지 않냐? 바로 항복하고 나왔어요. 그냥. 다시 하게 하지 않습니다. 그냥 합니다. 일로 가야 돼, 일로 가야 돼, 일로 가야 돼. 일로 가야 된다고 나오는데? 아직 군대 같은 거 하나 못 배우고 어떻게 이 험한 세상을 살아나가려고 해요. 피곤복인데? 부상투성이냐 좀 쉴 데 없냐? 자야지 낫지. 야 이거 화면이 이렇게 시뻘건 상태로 돌아다니라고? 잠깐만. 재워줄 사람. 나 없냐? 잘게. 살려줘. 살려줘, 살려줘. 내가 살려줘. 아, 살려달라고. 말도 안 해?
Good day to you.
게임이냐?
Good luck to you.
돈이 없는데? 단검 정도 살 수 있을까? 아, 검도 하나 없어?
Looks like they've already gone.
죽겠다. 앞이 안 보여. 앞이 안 보인다고. 야, 눈을 다쳐서 앞이 안 보여.
What's going on there? What are you doing here? Tired of life?
아유, 어떡하냐? 다른다고? 아, 여기다가 아니 주무기가 있는데 왜 그렇게 하냐고. 잠깐만요. 방법이 없나? 무기를 왜 안 꺼내? 앞이 안 보여. 어떡해?
What's going on there? Hey, who's there? Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
아니 한 대 맞으면 죽는. 씨. 아 이게 다크 소울이냐? 어? 이게 다크 소울이야?
Jesus.
어떻게 이거? 회복을 할 수 있어야지. 쉬지도 못해? 한 시간 급하다니. 뒤지게 생겼는데. 벨 피해 갑시다. 저걸 별로 좋아하지 않아요. 아, 뭐 보여야지 다니지 이거. 졸라 하드코어하네 진짜. 뭐가 이렇게 하드코어하냐? 어쩌라고? 뭐야? 왜 갑자기 하늘 쳐다봐? 도로 사냥꾼 자식이 씨. 말 타고 갔던 길을 뛰어가려니까 미치겠네. 다음에 쉴 수는 있나? 여기를 왜 안 꺼내? 무장을 왜 안 해? 죽을라나? 설마? 계속 배울까? 지금 빨간색인데 뭐 흰색 좀 덧칠을 해서 눈 다쳤지, 눈 다쳤지, 손 다쳤지. 맵 좀 봅시다 한번. 어디까지 왔나? 여기까지 왔네. 거기 나왔네. 달려. 포기하지 마. 좋네. 너무 잔인하죠? 점프도 안 되네. 졸라 다 왔다. 말을 미쳤다.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me.
집에 붙었나? 같이 가서 자고 싶은데? 집 여기 아니야? 침대 아니야? 아니네, 숯불이네. 아니야, 여기서 자야 되잖아. 쉴 데가 없냐? 쉴 데가? 아씨, 뭐 보여야지. 락픽을 왜 안 가져? 샀는데 락픽을. 너 게임에 하드코어한 거 아니야?
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
잠깐만요. 4분 동안 치지. 찾아도 못 자는 거 아니야? 친구의 일이 안 돼.
Why?
비앙카?
Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it.
위치가 헷갈리거든요. 목욕탕 같은 거 있었거든요. 목욕탕. 세수한 좀 하자고. 야, 얼굴이 안 보이잖아, 앞이. 야, 시뻘한 거 어떻게 플레이하고. 목욕탕 못 쳤냐? 이래가지고 삽이 뭔지 찾긴 하겠어? 와, 스트레스 이빠이 받네. 눈이 갈 것 같은데, 이거 하다가?
Got business to take care of here first. God, how I wish to be gone from this place. But first, I must bury my parents.
이건 또 뭐냐?
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt. And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
I came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it, anyway?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her. God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
I see a cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation.
Hey, my God, I see someone stealing. There's a thief here.
Hey, you!
I see a thief.
Halt!
Watch where you're going,
Come
you
here.
lout! You nearly killed me!
I'll find you, you cur.
You're dead.
Can't hide from me.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Can't have got far.
Raise the alarm! He's trying to escape!
훨씬 낫구만.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. Looks like they've already gone.
아니 근데 일단 칼을 꺼냈으면 아 1번을 누르면 이제 꺼내는구나.
Jesus.
시체를 뒤지는 거 가지고 뭐라고 했었는데 그럴 만한 형편이 아니에요 지금.
Who's there? Hey! What have we got here? Ah! I sur- Ah! Christ!
나도 도적인데 그렇게 따지면. 찾으면 나도 도전이야. 일단 대충 이제 알겠어요. 무기만 꺼내면은 죽을 법이죠. 그동안 무기가 없었던 거지. 무기만 있으면
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner. Hey!
No! Leave me be! Don't kill me. I have nothing.
뭐야 저거. 안녕 친구. 길에서 강도를 만나봤니? 왜 도망쳐? 왜 도망쳐? 왜 도망쳐? 칼 들고 있으니까 도망치는가? 와 친구 건성 빠른데? 이거지 이거지. 큰일이라고 알아?
Christ!
도적을 도적질한다. 그나마 다행이네요. 사실 누구여도 상관없고 죽일 뻔했는데. 죽일 뻔한 게 아니라 죽였을 거. 죽일 뻔 태평만 일단 해볼 생각이었는데 하고 나니까 도적이라고 생각이 그냥 죽였어요. 상야를 타면 되는데. 여기 도망치는구나. 길막도 못 이기는 거야? 이거는 킹덤 딜리버런스라는 그 저번에 뭐 이상한 왕이 뭐 재판치고 있어가지고 그런 거 나오더라고. 이거 텔린 거. 아버지를 부모님을 전쟁에 영위한 소년이랄까? 이미 좀 크긴 했는데 그래도 10대 정도로 보이네요. 잘해야 20대 초반. 오, 방금 천둥 쳤는데? 뒤에? 여기지. 부모님을 찾으시는데. 하이 시체. 붕대다. 붕대는 못 찾지. 빗소리 때문에 내 목소리가 작게 들려? 내 목소리. 내 목소리를 줄여놨어. 지금 좀 커졌지? 내 목소리를 애초에 줄여놨어. 도끼를 챙기란 말이야. 이런 전시 상황엔 도끼가 필요하다고. 하하하. 시체는 뒤지면서 도끼는 안 가져간다. 좋은 마인드다. 네크로맨서냐? 아이씨. 시체를 뒤져가지고 음식을 꺼내 먹으면서 지금 밑에 돼지 얼굴 있죠, 오른쪽 아래. 총이 있는 시대인지 잘 모르겠어. 없는 것 같아, 아무래도. 수많은 전쟁에서 총이 없었기 때문에 지금 이거 나무 집 자체가 벌써 엄청 옛날 집이잖아. 총이 있는 시절이 아닌가 봐. 저 우측 아래 돼지 얼굴 보여? 시체가 들고 있던 음식을 먹어. 지금 먹을 게 없어가지고. 우측. 우측으로 가라고? 꽃이나 딸까나. 점프도 못하냐? 찾아가지고 배불러서. 시체의 음식을 너무 많이 먹는 바람에 배불러가지고 지금. 아, 저 위로 가야 될 것 같은데 어떻게 가지? 아니 지금 뭐하고 있어? 12시네. 밥 먹을 시간이네. 이미 뭐 전쟁이 다 지나가서 마을이 폐허가 됐지. 아무도 없어. 오, 천둥 친다. 번개 치는데 천둥 소리는 안 나네. 뭐가 이렇게 날라오냐? 다 타버린 재 같은 건가? 마을이 이렇게 위에 있었단 말이야? 아니 이렇게 높은 곳에 있었는데 전쟁으로 졌단 말이지. 이런 산악에서 싸우는 거 굉장히 힘든데. 이렇게 쳐들어온 애들한테 졌어? 더럽게 약한 거 아니야? 군사가? 아니 적들이 좀 많긴 했는데 좀 많긴 하더라, 쳐들어오는 애들이. 여기를 통해서 내가 도망쳤던 기억이 있는데 이 길을 통해서 다시 돌아왔네. 부모님을 묻어주기 위해 돌아왔어. 아, 이제 나가? 가기 싫겠다. 가기 싫겠다. 아, 휴무! 오늘 노는 날이야? 아, 개꿀띠. 밥 먹어야 되는데. 아, 어디로 들어가냐? 입구가 어디세요? 저기요. 이런데 헤매본 적 있어? 나 있다? 일산. 그렇구나. 일산 멀지. 우리 동네에서 일산 멀어가지고. 왜 헤맸냐면 이런 뭐랄까 기숙 건물을 탈출하느라 산속에 있었거든. 그 기숙사가 탈출하느라 사감한테 안 걸리느라 이런 데를 헤맸었지. 장난 아니었어. 나도 지금 사는 동네에서 완전 봤는데 일산. 친구들이랑 같이 PC방 가고 막 이랬었지. 이런 거 탈출해가지고. 아, 입구가 어디냐? 야, 이걸 쳐들어와가지고 점령한 군인들도 대단한 놈들인데? 아, 어떻게 들어가냐 여기? 뭔 방책이 끝도 없이 있어. 아, 한 바퀴 돌겠는데? 뭐야 이게? 어디에 들어가라고? 아이씨, 개구멍이 없어. 무너진다 한 명 있네. 아, 안 들어가죠. 아니, 도망치는 놈 한 명 있어가지고 따라가서 죽여버렸. 따라갔는데 태클하고 나니까 도적이라고 나오더라고. 그래서 그냥 마무리해버렸지. 생각해보니까 그 도둑이라 걔네도 그래봐야 시체 털이 봄이었는데 내가 하는 거랑 별다를 게 없어. 내가 걔네들을 응징할 권한이 있나 싶긴 했지만 덕분에 좋은 옷들을 입었습니다. 뭐냐 이거? 안녕.
Who's there?
나야.
What's that? What have we got here? Entertainment.
안녕. 그런 무기로 나랑 상대할 수 있겠니? 오, 있구나. 미안하다. 가능한지 몰랐어.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
아팠어. 아팠냐? 너도? 땡큐. 어떻게 보면 이런 모습이구나. 여기가 있군. 뭘 털고 있었나 한번 볼까? 몽둥이도 있다. 안녕. 돈이다. 땡큐. 땡큐. 돼지 우측 아래에 너무 짐이 많다고 나오지? 우측 아래에 돼지 얼굴은 너무 많이 먹어서 없으세요?
You didn't run like me. You died with a sword in his hand.
행정관이야 얘가? 봐도 모르겠는데. 점심은 집에서 먹겠네. 뭐 먹을지 모르지만. 그치? 이거 18세야. 전쟁은 어쩔 수 없지. 먹지도 못한 빵을 주셨다. 오오오오오오 저장하려고. 오케이.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him like me.
내가 도둑인데. 시그문트라는 왕의 형제가 반란을 일으켜가지고 지금 이렇게 하는 거거든. 그래, 밥 맛있게 먹어. 이거 오면 밥맛 떨어지긴 하겠다. 달릴 수가 없어. 행복하고 싶은데. 와, 진짜 얼굴도 상처고 옷도 그지같이 어쩔 수 없네. 옷도 그지같이 입었네.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him.
나도 외웠어. 대머리 코수염이야. 대머리 코수염이었어.
But first,
대머리 코수염 검버섯.
I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
아, 방패 챙겨서 놨어야 되는데. 뭔 소리야? 사람 소리 나는데? 사탕무라는 게 있어? 말린 과일 버섯이 이렇게 오래됐다고? 곳곳에 시체가 널려있어. 좋치다. 신발 괜찮은 거. 달리긴커녕 제대로 뛰지도 못하는데? 뛸 수 없다는 게 점프도 안 된다는 소리야. 자. 나랑 상담 좀 합시다. 욕심을 버립시다. 상태 안 좋은 거 버려요. 몽둥이가 더 좋아? 휘두르기 배기보다 몽둥이 데미지? 너무 약해 이거. 버려. 튜닉 버려. 빵 버려. 가죽조끼 버려. 먹어 이씨. 대충 이 정도면 그냥? 오케이. 개짖는 소리 좀 안 나게 해라. 개짖는 소리 이 근처에서 나는데 어디냐? 개짖는 소리 어디냐? 빨리 가자. 아유. 어딘가. 어디선가 누군가의 개소리가 들리면 개소리 엄청난 개소리가 있다.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's mutt? And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
부처를 백정이라고.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for
아빠
that.
만들어주셨다 임마.
How did you come by it anyway?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honour?
진이 어디까지 다
The
훔쳐서
butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it? Not without a sword, huh? Well, this isn't the end, fucker!
아이씨 뛸 수가 없어. 잠깐만. 어디 갔냐? 나랑 달리기 한번 할까?
Got business to take care of here first.
Ah,
God, how I wish to be gone from this place. But first I must bury my parents.
잠깐 그럼 불러오기.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon them, like me.
어디였냐 아까. 여기였던 것 같은데? 대진물이? 여기였나? 여기지? 오케이.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master.
What?
Came to... Father, I see a cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation.
Shit! Shit! Shit!
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard! I'd say the poor creature is...
What?
I see a cunt remains a...
All right, you bastard. You got me. Go to hell.
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
졸라 빠르다. 태클이 안 돼. 태클하라고 그랬는데. 이쪽이네요? 잠깐만. 죽이고 싶단 말이야. 한 번만 더. 한 번 더. 나에게 질풍 같은 용기를. 칼을 꺼내자마자 도망치니까.
Never mind. So what are you doing here, Zbyszek?
What do you care what I...
Okay. I see a cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation.
Shit! Shit! Shit!
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
도망가네요.
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
참 놓고 가지 않았냐?
Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. I'll take this as a keepsake to remember you by, my dearest.
삽 어디냐, 삽. 보리수나무가 저거야?
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
땅 어떻게 파야지? 보리수나무에서 어떻게 하는지. 또 바닥을 보고 상호작용을 해야 된다고? 뭐야? 어떻게 하는 거야? 보리수나무 이거 에러인가? 버그인가? 여기서 컷신이 나와야 된다는데? 공터? 그래서 바닥을 보고 다녀. 뭐? 걔가 따라왔어? 안녕. 반가워합니다.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt!
Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
이거 어차피 못 이긴다니까 안 이길게요. 오씨 원포맨이야? 그래도 좀 센스.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, goat fuckers!
응? 응? 뭐야?
The games are over.
George! Disperse this rebel!
죽은 건 아니겠지? 설마? 뭐 죽었어? 뭐야? 응? 응? 부모님 구하러? 뭔데 이게? 어? 뭐야? 어? 보여야지 뭘 어떻게 구하든지 말든지 하지. 어? 펀치도 돼?
Itt épp egy malacka tévedt a dísznölésre. Hé, ki van? Kibasztok vele!
무기 없어? 있네 무기. 어떻게 구해? 아니 뭐가 뭔지 모르겠는데? 길이 막혔다. 딘딘디딘디딘딘. 아씨 꼈어. 꼈다고. 나왔다. 스트레스. 맵 안 눌려져. J 안 눌려져. 어느 방향으로 가야 되는지 이거 가자. 오케이 일로. 머리 위에 나침판이 있죠. 아 또 꼈어 이씨.
Do you need some help?
There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
I still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
이때는 병원이고 뭐고 없었죠. 그냥 누워서
Where
자는
am I?
거죠.
In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
저장이 안 되는데? 스피커? 오늘은 여기까지 하도록 하죠. Thank you for watching my video.